Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kanzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuro mi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni misogi hara itamo toki ni narimaseru. Araido no o kami tachi moro moro no maga goto tsumi kegare o. Arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya o yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete. Kikoshi meseto, kashiko mi mumaozu. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oyanushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oyanushi no kami, mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kom nagara tamachi hae mase. Kom nagara tamachi hae mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Our founder. I feel strange when I think of myself, for I am human, yet more than human, divine, yet not completely divine. I devote my life to fulfilling the great mission God has assigned to me. Let me do my utmost for the world's salvation. How many times I have endured tribulations, at times feeling as if I were in boiling water, at other times treating thin ice. Originally, I never dreamed of becoming a spiritual leader or starting a new spiritual movement. I did not think I was such a great man. However, even as a youth, I had concern and great compassion for the sufferings of others. I wanted to alleviate the suffering in some way. Later in my life, I became involved with religion. After much research and training, I began receiving revelations from God. Many mysterious events and miracles started to happen. Eventually, I came in touch with the source of this unlimited spiritual energy. I received this amazing spiritual power, which was beyond my belief. My life changed drastically and moved in an unexpected direction. One miracle after another happened continuously. For example, whatever I desired materialized without fail. The spiritual power I manifest has benefited hundreds of thousands of people. Serious illness considered hopeless by doctors have been healed. People who were almost dead have been revived and are now healthy and active. Thousands of cases to date have been reported by our members. Whenever I find myself performing these mysterious and amazing divine works, I believe I am being used by God as an instrument to perform this great mission of saving the world. And let's hear now a faith experience from Angelica Schlesner. She's from Santa Cruz do Sul, Johrei Center in Brazil. Angelica, who is now about 34 years old, she has been a Johrei member for 6 years. She is currently in charge of both the youth group and the liturgy at her Johrei Center. And in February 2018, she was laid off from work and started her search for a new job. She sent resumes to several companies, but nothing manifested. After being unemployed for 3 months, under the guidance of her minister, Angelica intensified the reading of teachings, the channeling and receiving of Johrei, and her dedications at the Johrei Center. About a month later, she was called to participate in a selection process at a real estate company and was subsequently hired. Her job description included receiving customers and being responsible for serving them. Before arriving at work, Angelica picked flowers and arranged mini bananas to offer to the clientele. This gesture made her customers very happy, as they were not used to such a breath of fresh air coming into their lives. Angelica extended this altruistic practice to her co-workers, who were equally happy and grateful for her kindness. In March of 2020, she took new assignments at her company, starting to work in administration, and was provided an increase in salary. She realized that despite always receiving guidance about the importance of expressing gratitude, She had never, she had great difficulty in materializing monthly donations and had only done so sporadically. And so Angelica made the decision to put God first and offer gratitude donations every month. With this practice, she began to feel increasingly grateful and happy to be ever more useful to the divine work. After a few months, Angelica received yet another salary increase and began experiencing prosperity that had been previously unprecedented in her life. Upon receiving her salary, she offered donations, paid all her bills, and still had money left over. Increasingly motivated, she engaged in the study of the divine writings, in the practices of faith at home, and she committed to dedicating at the Johrei Center on Saturdays. In 2021, Angelica had the opportunity to start a course as a realtor offered by her company, which would provide yet another salary increase and enable her to triple her income. With these experiences, Angelica learned the importance of always following the law of order, honoring the spiritual before the physical in any given situation. And she is very grateful to God and Meishu-sama for all the blessings she has received and for the opportunity to dedicate herself to the great work of salvation and also to be able to serve as an instrument of God to make others happy. Thank you very much for listening to this faith experience and attending, joining me in this service. And praying for our ancestors, praying for our loved ones, praying for all those who are suffering and going through so many kinds of difficulties. They are all purifications. Also, we continue praying for world peace and pray for those who are still going through difficulties with those natural disasters all over the world. We encourage you to join us always when you have time and chance in our morning services and evening services, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. This brings to a conclusion this evening service. Thanks everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening. Thank you.